Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's YP event while you are quarantined. How cute is that? My name is Jamanda Wolf, and I am a member of YPG. I'm actually a champion, and I love saying that because it sounds cool. And I'm happy to be here with you guys while we go on this journey of these first looks. For those of you watching live or on demand, welcome. We're glad you're here. Everyone should be muted, but we will have time we have 3 segments to go through, and we'll do a little Q&A at the end of each one after we do the tour and hear everyone's story. But in the meantime, if you've got questions, feel free to put them in the chat or send them to myself. You can send it privately. I guess that's like something fun we can do. You do it that way. But just to get started, let's chat. I saw some hellos in there, but if you could put in there like what your favorite discovery during quarantine has been, maybe your favorite like takeout food or a restaurant that you hadn't used before, but you found it and you love it, or a place that you've shopped, put that in the chat now, and then let's see what everyone else is doing. So mine would be rutabagas. I had not had that, or I had one experience and then I tried it again during quarantine, and it was like, oh my gosh, this chicken sandwich is delicious. Mostly because it was smothered in that buffalo sauce, which I love. So everyone put yours in there. So YPG is proud to organize this event and all events this week, and you can check out the full schedule at lincolnypg.com. If you are following us on Facebook page, you can follow us on Facebook or Instagram. And if you're posting pictures from any of these, make sure to hashtag LNKYPG for a chance to win a Lincoln shirt, because, you know, all the cool kids or all the YPs, I don't know, all of us should have them. So while you are quarantined, we do these first looks throughout the year where we get to get a first look of a business or a company as they're opening. They're not necessarily restaurants or bars. Sometimes it's other things, but we get kind of that first look before it's open to the public. And since quarantine happened and COVID, we're not able to do that or haven't been able to do that. So we're bringing that to you this week, and we are super pumped about it. Our very first one that we have is Justin from Robbers Cave, who is going to give us a lowdown about their business and their space and a tour of what's going on there. So Justin, you're up.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. My name is Justin Fuchs. I'm the owner of a company called Thrive Corporate Events, which is the managing partner for Robbers Cave here in Lincoln, over on like 10th and Van Dorn-ish area. Some of you may know of this space. It was a brewery at one time. That has all been taken out, remodeled, and is now a new event space, which is actually super exciting. Anyone coming to the YP Awards tonight, it is here outside, so you will see even more tonight in person if you come. We are an event space. I've got 3 unique interior venues, and I can do seating for around 400 if we use the entire space, as well as exterior. Our exterior space is occupancy at 400 as well. So really there is a ton of options, a ton of new things. Hopefully my internet connection holds out. I am going to flip the camera around. We'll do a quick little tour. The only space we can't actually go in is the actual Robbers Cave if you have been here before, and simply because it's underground and internet doesn't work down there right now. So you won't go down in the cave, but that just gives you a little taste of I'll give you a taste of the space and what can be done. This is perfect for wedding receptions, business seminars, all-day luncheons, meetings, all of that kind of stuff. And what's great about it, at least for right now, for the rest of 2020 and starting into 2021, is I have tons and tons of dates open. So if you've been hunting around for that space and you're finding Saturdays and Fridays are booked at other venues, please reach out and I bet you I will have the date available. So we want to fill this space and get a lot of different ideas and people in here. So if you have any ideas, please send them our way of what you're looking for and we can work with you. So I'm going to flip this around. We'll do a little space. We are upstairs in our Sandstone Room. This is our upper floor. This is great for cocktail hours, receptions, anything along those lines. There's a full bar here. It's got 10 beers on tap, and just a ton of history and pictures of old cave stuff that we have found through Joel Green, who does all of our tours. So it's kind of crazy to see all of these old pictures and then actually be able to go down into the cave and experience what has been here since 1864. So there's tons of options. So that is a space upstairs. We call this the Sandstone Room. Its own private bathrooms, and it also has access to our exterior space and patio, which we will check out when we come back upstairs. We do have to make a little journey down some steps. So like I said, we have 3 different spaces here inside. One is upstairs, and there are 2 downstairs. What's great is when people come downstairs, there is this great space that kind of sections everything off. We've got restrooms in here, and then multiple areas where you can either go into one room, or you can even head down a hallway into the other space. Our largest space, this is called the James Room. This is where the brewery used to be. We had Inspro Insurance in here the other day, so there's still some tear down that's for that. So a very large space. This occupancy is in about 220 to 240 range. So there's tons of options. It also has its own bar and can be set up in multiple ways. Here, there's great natural light, but that natural light can also be come out of here. So if you're doing any projection or anything along those lines, it all shows up well. So great space. That also then takes us into, this is called the Scarborough Room. It is an alternative space. It can be closed off or opened up to that James Room. So you can have more things in here. It has its own private bar as well. And this seating can seat about 100. Above that, you can see the staircase. We call that the Router's Roost. It's just a loft space that you can have, VIP area. You can have a kids area if you're doing your wedding. All sorts of options up there. Both of these also have access to a back parking lot and garage doors. So you can really load in and have tons of production come in if you need that. But all of your decor can also come in as well. What's going to be great about these spaces is we have this interior space, we have the exterior, but also with these large garage doors, we'll be able to open these up. There's a back parking lot out there that will be great to put a tent out, have a beer garden, really anything. So you can kind of bring the outdoors inside and have all sorts of plans. There is a catering backstock area is kind of back through there. That glass door that you see through there is kind of unique for us and being an event venue. That is a full walk-in refrigerator. So we can have all sorts of beer and floral and things stay for a long time, which a lot of event venues do not have. So those are 2 spaces down here, seating total between them. You can be up in the 350 range downstairs here. That is the James Room and the Scarborough Room. Another fun space, this is actually the entrance down into the cave. So it is right away, right where all your guests are gonna be congregating so they can get down in there. Down the way here, another kind of unique thing building out or grading phases right. A green room, dressing room area. My husband and I are still designing and waiting on furniture that is back ordered because of COVID. So this will be a dressing room area, countertop, 4 chairs, mirrors. There'll be a couch, chairs, and it also has its own private bathroom. So ladies, think about if you got married, having your own private bathroom for that time when you need to use the restroom is going to be awesome for everyone that has their event here, or your CEO, somewhere where they need a green room for your event. That'll be the perfect space. So that's the lower level. We'll go back upstairs. We will just do a quick jaunt outside, even though hopefully all of you will be here tonight and can see it in person. But for tomorrow. But what's going to be great about outside, its occupancy is 400. There's a stage out there. It's got power. So really a ton can happen out there. We also have a great sound deck that can just more and see. Hopefully. So this is the Dakota Theater. So tons of options. You can hold concerts out here. We're doing our awards night tonight. There is a little bar space out here. So tons of ways to do things. One thing that has been added as well is all of that parking that you can see in the rear that is all brand new and added just for us here at Robbers Cave. It's our parking. So we now have over 100 stalls here just in our parking lot, as well as more street parking and down closer to Van Dorn Park. So tons of options there. I think that is about it for the tour. If anyone has any questions, feel free to reach out. We're online at robberscavelincoln.com, and email address and contact info are all on there for everyone to get a hold of me. And if you want to do a cave tour, you can go to robberscavetours.com. Just two different websites, but we're all in the same world. So, and you can add the cave tours to your event. So if you're doing a big CEO or a luncheon or something, and you want to give your participants a cave tour, we can build that into your event as well. So, any questions or anything? Is that bar? Let me look here. So the bar open to the public, great question, Kayla, thank you. So here's what's happening for the next 3 weekends. We're opening up a pop-up here Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from 4 to 9. So that's starting tonight. 4 to 9, they will be, it's the upstairs space that you just saw. There is 10 local beers on tap. We've got wine, cocktails, and then Yes Chef is the catering provider here at Robbers Cave. So they're doing, I believe, ribs are this weekend, ribs and coleslaw kind of thing. So it is open to the public for the next 3 weekends, as well as October 17th. If you want to mark your calendars, we will be doing a concert out at the Dakota Theater. It's going to be Jonathan Leach will be out here. And so hopefully you'll start seeing some marketing here early next week for that. But that is October 17th. But we bring your own blanket, come out, have a drink, enjoy the last bit of fall before it starts to get too cold. Anything else? Thank you, Kayla. Awesome. Well, I appreciate being able to do this and show you guys around. And please, get the word out that a new event space is here. So any of your friends getting married or anything like that, send them our way. We'd be happy to have them and give them an experience of adding in the cave to their wedding. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Justin. What a very cool space. If you guys have not checked it out in person, I highly recommend it. I got to go look at the space to help Kayla with the awards tonight, and it's beautiful. And that outdoor space is amazing. I'm very excited to be there tonight. So anybody who isn't going to attend in person, make sure to check us out online. We'll have that happening there. I believe Kayla sent out an email. We'll probably also have it on our Facebook page or the event page. Justin, thank you so much for your time. We really, really appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Let's see. We've got a couple more minutes before we've got our next person on. So next up, we have Nate with Tipsy Tina's, which opened in the Haymarket. And so let's go to Nate. How are you?
We're doing.
Hello, welcome.
Super excited to be here. It's been kind of a crazy day. We actually just got our beer delivery today. We actually got our liquor and our 200 some bottles of tequila delivered this afternoon. So it's an exciting day for us.
That's awesome. Those are very important things to have.
They are.
Yes, I hope that tequila lasts at least a couple weeks.
I hope so too. It's a lot of money we spent on it. So
Yeah. Oh, I believe it.
we've had anything from like $20 bottles of tequila to, I think our most expensive bottle will be about $1,400.
Wow. Wow. That sounds something I want to taste. Well, tell us your story. How's starting this going through quarantine, through everything that's been happening, and then maybe give us a little bit of a tour of the place so that people can see some stuff.
Yeah. So this concept we came up with about 3.5 years ago. We decided on this location about 2.5 years ago. So we took over the old Galway Twin Peaks building. Took it over to Galway's side where the bar was, and we have had the building divided and 2 restaurants in the same space. We have the west side, of course, with the patio and the bar. We had to add our own kitchen because the kitchen was on the now on the other side. There's an Italian restaurant going in called Napoli's Italian Restaurant. They'll hopefully, I think they're opening here in a couple months. I ran into quite a few construction problems with this being a historical building. When we had to add our kitchen in, we had to add different hood systems, exhaust fans, things of that sort, which was complicated because when they built this restaurant years ago, after they were done, they built all the apartments above it. So everything was piped out a certain way. So when we came in, we had to redo a lot of different things. We were originally hoping to open in April or May, but then with COVID happening, everything pretty much got stopped. We got construction and stuff going again. Final touches probably in July. So I want to say we pretty much finished all of our construction about 3 weeks ago. So there was a process where we had to wait for the construction to get done before we could order equipment, things of that sort. This has been a very long process. I think that's why today is kind of exciting because I felt like it was never going to happen because this has been so much time being put into it. And between about every single person I run into, when is Tina's opening up? When is Tina's opening up? And it's like, I wish I could tell you a real answer. So we came out, we posted on social media this week. October 5th will be our first day. We're going to do some soft openings next week and training with our staff to make sure we are all good to go. We've already started prepping all of our food, getting ready, things of that sort. Trying to think. I'll go a little more details of our business operations. So we'll be open every day at 11 a.m. Our kitchen will be open till 10 p.m. We'll be closed at midnight Sunday through Wednesday. Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays will be open until 2 a.m. Our goal down the road is to hopefully be able to have our kitchen open until midnight on Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays. Hopefully, once we get the staff, we'll be able to do that. We have 32 beers on tap. We have almost, like I said, 200 different bottles of tequila. Frozen drinks, margaritas, have a special cocktail menu. We have about 17 authentic tacos, 2 breakfast tacos that will be served all day. We also have fried ice cream and homemade churros. We will also be offering a catering menu, which we have online right now. We'll be able to deliver taco boxes, a minimum of 10 tacos to 200. We'll also be able to offer taco bars starting at 20 people, taco bars. And then we'll be able to cater those, deliver them to you. You guys have any questions for me? I know there's a lot of information out there.
It just the internet just kind of went wonky at the end there, so we might have gotten quiet.
Okay, sorry, yeah.
That's awesome.
We actually have Alec coming up today to bump our internet speed up a little bit, so we've noticed our wireless cameras have been working the best, so.
Nope, that's fine, that's fine. Well, I'd love to know that you can do catering and things like that. Like that'll be great.
Yeah.
Will you be starting that on October 5th as well, or will that come later? I'm just thinking some of us
It depends.
stuff.
I think we'll be able to do some catering. It just kind of depends on how big the parties are, starting from the get-go. I think probably in the first week or two, we should be able to do full catering menu, depending on how big the parties are.
Cool,
So,
very cool.
I think a lot of the parties that we're going to get is going to be a lot of the office parties down here in the Haymarket and downtown area. So,
well, all the business is great.
Right, exactly.
Yes. Well, do you want to show us some of the space now then? Like, are you able to move around? That would be great.
I'm able to move a little bit. It's still a little dirty. We're still kind of putting the final touches on stuff. Kind of show you what we did with our booths. Okay, so we clogged everything. Redid the whole bar. And see, I got beer guys here. We're getting all the taps all hooked up. Then we got like our swag wall that we just got put up. We got all of our t-shirts and swag and all that stuff in just a couple days ago. So we're still getting all that stuff organized. Like I said, we will have frozen margaritas, daiquiris, pina coladas, things of that sort.
Will we be able to get those things? Oh.
Yeah. So right now, since the governor still has the executive order going on, we'll be able to do those to go.
Yes.
Also going to offer margarita pouches.
Oh.
You can take. They'll be sealed, so you can take them home, throw a straw in it. Back, this is where a major part of our construction was, changing everything around, adding our new kitchen, painted everything bright colors. It's a little hard with the laptop, but you guys can kind of see like all the bright colors and everything that we're doing. All the is for all the 200 balls. About it. Like I said, I know like on our Facebook page, we have our food menus on there, our tequila menus on there, and also even the catering and party menus on there too.
Very good to know. And you're wearing one of your swag shirts today, are you? Did I see one?
I am, yeah.
Represent.
We have these in t-shirts and long sleeves. Ink Alley did these for us. They're really good. Did really good job. We're gonna have hoodies and stocking caps here in the next couple of weeks too.
Wonderful. And I cut out a little, but you're saying that your menu and everything, those are on your Facebook page. And do you guys have a website as well? We
do. We're finishing up the website. The website should launch in the next 24 to 40 hours. I'm just putting the final touches on it, and it should go live.
Perfect. So if people want to find that, they'll probably be able to see it on your Facebook page to connect you there. Awesome.
Yep.
Do any of the attendees today have any questions? You can unmute yourself and ask, or feel free to put it in the chat. I see somebody typing. No, maybe. Oh, is there a patio? Oh, in your front.
Yes, there is a patio. So our patio, we have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 9 tables outside. We have about 5 TVs. Our patio can hold about 75 people.
Nice.
4 of our tables outside can actually hold 8 people, and our other 4 tables can do 4 people around them. And they will be open up with us on October 5th.
Very nice. How are you feeling about the Husker season being right around the corner and you guys being down in that hot spot? Sweet spot? I don't know what the best word is.
Yeah, so this is actually like the busiest corner in the Haymarket most of the time because it is the main road to get to the garages for the most part. I don't know. I'm excited for football. I just don't know what we're going to get. And I also co-own McKinney's Irish Pub too, and we've kind of we don't know what we're going to get. We're kind of trying to guess that percentage. Is it going to be 50%, 75% what normal game day is going to be? Are people going to come out earlier? Are they going to come out later? I think the first game, of course, is going to be pretty crazy. But after that, it's going to be kind of up in the air.
Yeah. I would think it would be hard to judge.
Yeah. I think it also depends on the weather, like always, too.
Oh, of course. But your patio is covered, isn't it?
So the patio on the west side is covered. On the patio on the south is not.
Okay. So shove
But
everyone
we
over
don't have
there.
heaters out there. So the side that's covered already has heaters built into the ceiling. And then we will actually be bringing in additional heaters for the patio for sure on the weekends.
Nice. That'll be great. It is. It is a very busy corner you're on.
Very busy. Yep.
Yep. Any other questions? Well, we've got Nate here. All right, Nate, what is your favorite thing on your menu? Oh, and he froze. We'll never know. Just kidding.
Ooh, Polo and Al Pastor, my two favorite. They're pretty good.
Wait, which ones were they? They froze for a second.
Oh, sorry. Al Pastor.
Oh,
It's a flavored pork.
okay. I like pork. All right,
Yeah.
and then if someone's gonna get tequila, what do you recommend?
Oh, I really like mezcals. Any sort of a mezcal is really good. A lot of people don't know a lot about mezcals. They are distilled in a different way of normal tequilas. Mezcals have a tendency to have a little bit of a smoky taste because the agave plant is actually burned into the ground and then it's distilled. So it has a little more different taste than typical tequilas.
Wow, good to know. Look at us. We're learning things.
Right? I learned a lot about tequila in the last few years.
I would think so, especially if you're buying.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for your time. If anybody wants to follow up questions, they can find you on your Facebook page on the Muchachos
Facebook page or our email address on it. They can shoot us an email directly too.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for your time today. Enjoy the rest of your day.
You too. Later.
Bye. All right.
Bye.
So next up, we have a YP on the scene at Muchachos to walk us through their what's going on there. So I'm going to send it over to Mairead, who is, she's like our live reporter today, and I love it. Okay, Mairead, you were up.
All my dreams are coming true. Of being an on-the-scene reporter, live action. So I am here at Muchachos, which is a new restaurant that opened on 11th and K Street. It's where the old Method used to be. And Muchachos was opened by Nick, and he had a small smoker issue today. So, my food's getting delivered. This is perfect timing. He had a small smoker issue, so he couldn't be here today to talk about this amazing restaurant and all the cool things they're doing. So, since I live in that Coca-Cola building, I decided to bring the news to you. So here's what I know. They are a new Mexican barbecue fusion restaurant, which is really interesting and fun flavors. If you haven't been to the restaurant, you may have tried their food truck, which has been around for about 3 years now. Sometimes they park in the Haymarket during events like the farmers market and things like that. I don't know about you guys, but I am here for a mean breakfast taco. There's nothing I want more in the morning than some smoked meat. And so they are bringing it all to you. Here is a live look at some nachos. Chicken nachos, highly recommend, and I underline highly recommend, that you go with these sauces. They really are kind of the make or break it of the flavor. I have an avocado crema and a red salsa on these nachos, and they really do the trick. So anyway, the food truck business was going well, and they were doing great and so popular. They have really fun social media, so definitely follow Muchachos on Twitter or Instagram, because that's kind of how they built their following. And they decided to do brick and mortar, kind of a crazy time to open a new restaurant in the middle of a pandemic. And I'm sure everybody who's on this panel today is feeling that way, but they are really hustling. And as their next door neighbor, I'm just seeing all of the troubleshooting and crazy stuff it takes to open a business. So their brick and mortar here at 416 South 11th serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We are also talking about beer and margaritas, which is, I know, what you're all really here for. In the morning, you can do like a breakfast burrito, a breakfast taco, and they also have treats from chocolate season and coffee from them. And so I also ordered one of their nitro cold brews right here. And this is so cold, so creamy, so fresh. Oh yeah, the bubbles. You've got to try that. So definitely kind of a one-stop shop for whatever you are craving in the moment. Their popular menu items are the Hatch mac and cheese, which is really what I should have gotten, but I hadn't heard the nachos yet. So the Hatch mac and cheese, spicy mac and cheese, you can get different meats on top of it. And then also any of their tacos. They do barbecue brisket, chicken, and pulled pork. So that's kind of the highlights. You can definitely do takeout, especially if you live downtown. Great place to stop for lunch. And they also are going to be working with DoorDash, but they don't have a date on that yet. But anyway, I'm going to take you inside and show you around. It's just kind of a cool older building, and it was decorated with some murals by local artists. And some of the themes kind of come from Nick and his Southwest roots, and specifically from his grandfather. There's a couple of the graphics. So I'm going to put on my mask to do that because people are eating, and just kind of do a tour. And then I'll come back out here and answer any questions. So here goes. Safety first. All right. Okay, there she is. What a beaut. All right, so this is the inside of Muchachos. Super cool vibe. They just came out with new merch. Look at that. Everybody needs some. Okay, and so they display art from local artists in here. Some good seating. Awesome. And this was hand painted. Isn't that just beautiful? So cool. There's some of the beer tops, some of the menus. Sit at the bar here and enjoy your breakfast. And then I'm just taking you to the back where the restrooms are. We've got this like cool wall of records and some kind of memorable pictures from all of the things that they have done. And this is Nick, the owner. He's great. So that's what he looks like. You see him, and that's his grandfather that's painted on the wall. So hopefully you guys can hear me okay. But just a lot of cool family memories and things like that. I'm going to really do some on-the-ground recording and show you the bathrooms because they have murals too. So they have, how do I get the light on? There we go. So they're pink in the bathroom. How cute. And then they have a little queso thing, and that is what bathrooms look like. So everybody loves a clean bathroom. So here we have it. Yeah, an Instagram bathroom moment. Definitely a bathroom where you could take like a cute selfie in front of the mural, you know? So this is all I got. What questions do you guys have?
Does anybody have questions? Is there outdoor seating or anything like that?
You know, that's a great question. They have just like this picnic table. That's where my stuff is sitting over there.
Okay.
You could just hop on a little scooter, and some benches, but no official outdoor seating. But they do have the doors open, which is great. Lots of fresh air in there. Like that. Somebody was saying Taco Tuesday. Let me ask her about the Taco Tuesday deal. Will you tell us about the Taco Tuesday deal?
Hi, yeah, so Tuesday nights from 3 to 8, we do $1 street tacos, and we use Marlene's Tortilleria here in town, and she has a red chili dip tortilla, and we do our regular tacos just in a street taco size for $1 each.
Oh my God.
Lasts, 5 hours on Tuesday nights.
Yeah, love that they're locally sourced, and that is such a good bargain. You guys cannot miss it. Do you have any other menu questions? Remind me your name.
Jenny.
This is Jenny. She's awesome. Someone said, ate here 2 weeks ago, amazing. The Christmas sauce, the red-green combo, that's the way to go. Taco Tuesday on Tuesdays, that's the best.
And then we do a reverse happy hour Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from 8 to 11. We have $1 off all food and drinks.
Ooh, I love a reverse happy hour. That's amazing. Okay, this is, someone said drink specials, but I think she just covered really most of the drink specials. I love a drink special. Okay, any other questions before we keep going?
I don't see any more.
I don't see any more. Okay, well, thank you so much.
Thank you, Jenny.
Well, she's awesome. So anyway, this is clearly a moment where I realize I am not trained or skilled, and I have so much more respect for people who report live from the field, because it's harder than it looks. And I said a lot. Please don't judge me for that. But while we're here, I did want to say that the old pub is next door, and it is kind of again, like, you know, everybody needs a cheap beer and a taco, so you could kind of do like a little bar crawl right down here, and it would be amazing. So yeah, they redid their bathrooms too. I love a clean bathroom.
Are they open? Can you show us their bathrooms?
You want me to?
No, but I think we should have a YP event where we just find the best bathrooms throughout town.
Okay,
this area, here's the best bathroom to use.
That's important, because you never, especially like when you're going on a road trip, I always have like my parents' friends will be like, oh yeah, stop in Grand Island, you know what I mean? So they always know where like the good highway bathrooms are. Yes, that's like the friends you want. You know what I'm saying?
Moraine, how have the smells been coming since you are right there living next to Muchachos?
I'm not going in there. They're going to judge me. So the smell is a really fascinating thing, and I'm pretty particular about smells, because my apartment is on the backside of this building, and so it's literally right next to the dumpster. So that's been kind of a journey for me. But Method was here before. They didn't have quite as much food, so definitely just a lot more food smells. I wash my hair more. I probably should do that anyway. But the food on this side of the building smells really good, and I definitely am hungry all the time living next to a restaurant. So yeah.
Yes. So do they have a website, or can you order online, or how do you order takeout from them?
Yes, so to do takeout, you do have to come in person and order it. They are going to get on the DoorDash website soon, but they didn't have a date just yet for that, so you can't do it online. But they do post a lot of like fun specials and stuff on their social pages, so I would recommend following them. And it is like so busy, you guys. It's been really popular. They've built a lot of hype up. I will come out here some days and there will be lines, and people will just be like standing outside in front of my mailbox is like right there. And so there's always like lines of people in front of my mailbox, and they like think I'm cutting in line when I'm checking my mail. So anyway, it is definitely a must visit restaurant.
That's awesome. Any other questions for Mairead, who is on the scene or lives in the area? David O'Neill wants to know, since you work within a block of this place, how many street tacos will you eat in the next month?
Ooh, should we make this a bet? Should we have like, see who can eat the most?
Yes.
I love a street taco.
Like in one sitting, one meal, how many street tacos do you think you can?
I could do over 25 for sure.
Okay, cool.
If you know me, you know that I do not cook, so I go here a lot.
Awesome.
Wait a minute, Mairead, did you just say you can eat 25 street tacos in one sitting?
No, in a month.
In a month. Okay, hold up. I was like, wait a minute. Jamanda said in a sitting, and then you went off on 25 tacos, and I was like, well, you've won.
So, okay, if there was like a challenge, like I've seen those things where like, can you eat like a hamburger that's, like that big, in exchange for like $10,000, I would try. If there was money involved, I think I could definitely do 25 in a day. New idea for a professionals event?
I love it. Just our street taco eating event.
We should have their food truck like cater an event too. I love that they do that. A lot of you know that I work at the Bridge Behavioral Health, and we have a fundraiser coming up, and they are really great about donating a portion of the proceeds back. So we are having a First Friday, shameless plug, First Friday outdoor event at the Bridge, which is downtown, a couple blocks that way. And you're going to be able to walk through our parking lot and see local art, but you can do it while you're outside, so it's kind of safe and social distant and fun. But Muchachos will be there, so it could be a great time to come try their food. And then they're wonderful partners and are giving us 10% of the proceeds donated back to the Bridge. So hope you can come to that on October 2nd. But also, if you have an event that you want catered, they do weddings, they do parties, they do organizations. So
they're not getting rid of their truck. They're still keeping the truck part of the business?
Yes. The truck is busy. They are still running a good truck business, and it's kind of their specialty. They've gotten really good at having that down to a science, and can crank out a lot of tacos at one event. So I think they can serve like 500 without having to like restock, which is a lot if you think about like catering a wedding.
Yeah, that is a lot. Well, we're kind of wrapped up early. Does anybody have any questions, maybe either about the event or what we did today, or about events coming up, or YPG in general, or like anything? Any questions? I don't see anybody can chime in, jump in. We could try networking. I don't know how that will go. Or we could just be done a little early, which is also cool. So everybody can, shove their faces with what food they did not eat during this. But I really appreciate everybody coming. Justin and Nate and Mairead on the scene, you all were fantastic, did a great job. We've got some more YP events coming up. Mentioned earlier, tonight is the Young Lincoln Leaders Awards, which the event itself is sold out, but please join us for the live stream. We want everyone who can be there to be there. We can't wait to award the wonderful winners that we have. Tomorrow morning, we've got Breakfast of Champions, where if you are interested in learning more about Lincoln YPG and how to be more involved, I highly suggest going to that. And then tomorrow at lunch, we have our Congressional Forum, where we have invited both of the candidates who are running for Congress to come. Right now, we've got Kate Bowles confirmed, and we did invite Congressman Fortenberry. So the first half will be a forum on that, and Colton will be moderating that. Thanks, Colton. And then the second half will be going over the ballot initiatives, because who knows anything about ballot initiatives? Let's learn something. So that's what we've got, and that's Mairead's phone. It's very pink.
Hey, okay, I actually have an update. So while I've been sitting here, I did think about this, and I don't think YP has talked about these yet, but I just am reporting live from the scene that these are live and active and ready to crush your ankles. And people are using them. Like, I was extremely skeptical. I was like, nobody's going to ride these. People are scooting everywhere you look. And there's like those little bikes down there, and they prefer the scooters. There's two right there.
I would prefer a scooter. It is less work than bicycling.
It is less work.
You just get on a ride, right? Like, you don't have to pedal.
Yeah.
I would take a scooter. Or what did you call them? Ankle
there's
breakers?
A scooter right there. She's scootering.
Oh, hi. Live on the scene. Breaking news.
Guys, she said these
woman on a scooter.
She highly recommends.
Did she thumbs up? I think she did.
Yeah. You guys, look at her in her cute outfit and her cute backpack.
Oh my gosh.
Scoot. So while we have this angle, I will let you all know that the hot mess is looking for new ownership. A fine and highly respectable establishment. If anybody is looking to get into the dive bar business, they are definitely looking for a new owner. So
ooh, I love the hot mess. Oh, I don't want it to be gone.
Ping pong. I know someone needs to buy it. And
Yeah, someone on this Zoom right now. Let's talk.
I'll
we'll drink it. Perfect. Mairead will do a great tour when you open. We'll have another one of these. The new hot mess. Okay. All right. Whoa, that was a lot. That was awesome. Okay. So again, Congressional Farm tomorrow for lunch. Breakfast of Champions in the morning. Don't forget if you're taking pictures, hashtag LNKYPG to enter for Lincoln shirt. Woot woot. Visit lincolnypg.com if you're interested in registering for events, or if you want to know about YPG, or if you're not a member to join. We appreciate all of you. We appreciate our sponsors, and we look forward to having you join us this evening for the Y Loves. Anything else? I don't think so.
Thanks for coming, guys. I hope you come visit these businesses because they need your help.
They do. All right, now go do something good. Bye, everybody.